Fellow Singaporeans and residents, I'm speaking to you again to give you an update on the COVID-19 situation. We are now 2 weeks into the circuit breaker. On the whole, people have coped well. Most of us have played our part, staying at home, complying with the restrictions. We have adjusted to working from home and home-based learning. When outside, we wear masks and keep a safe distance from others. And we've kept to our immediate family units and avoided gatherings with extended family and friends. The number of new cases in the local community has leveled off to below 30 new cases daily. This is the result of the circuit breaker and all of us working together. But as you know, our total case numbers have risen sharply since the last time I spoke to you, just 10 days ago. Today alone, we have over 1,100 new cases. Almost all were detected in our migrant worker dormitories through aggressive testing. The large number of cases at the dorms is a serious problem. To assess the extent of the spread, we have tested aggressively, not only those who reported sick or showed fever or flu symptoms, but also those who were well and asymptomatic, not showing any symptoms at all. Almost all the migrant workers infected have, at most, only mild symptoms. This is not surprising, as they are generally young and thus much less likely to become seriously ill because of COVID-19. Our doctors, nurses, and healthcare personnel are working hard, triaging them early and taking good care of them. It is early days yet, but thankfully, so far, none of the new cases of migrant workers have needed supplemental oxygen or intensive care. In the wider community, the circuit breaker is starting to have an effect. The number of community cases has fallen in recent days. This is a result of all of us coming together, making sacrifices, and adhering to the circuit breaker rules. But we cannot afford to be complacent. We must press on to bring down daily infections more sharply to a single digit or even zero, and to reduce the number of unlinked cases, those cases where we do not know how they got infected or from whom. Because, unfortunately, that number of unlinked cases has not come down. And this suggests that there is a larger hidden reservoir of COVID-19 cases in the community. And this reservoir is the source of these unlinked cases, which we have not detected. I discussed this with a multi-ministry task force on the next steps to take. We want to bring down the community numbers decisively. We also want to make sure that if any leakage occurs from the dorms to the wider community, we can detect it and contain it early and prevent new clusters from forming and bursting out of control. To achieve these two objectives, we must all hunker down and press on with our tight circuit breaker measures. We will therefore extend the circuit breaker for 4 more weeks beyond the 4th of May, in other words, until the 1st of June. Then, provided we have brought the community numbers down, we can make further adjustments and consider easing some measures. This way, we can be more assured that we've made definite progress and consolidated our position.